What's up, everybody? It's Saturday night. What's going on? What's going on? Y'all already know what to do. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like this video as you come in the room. You know, I got to speak to y'all as I come in. But before we do that, please make sure that you get into that Patreon. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And if you would like to donate to the channel, my Cash App is ChefDonDon2. Thank you so much. And Lord, not y'all trying to rush me on bringing up my guest on the channel and stuff. Lord, have mercy. Y'all won't even let me speak to the people. To my words, Jeremy. Lord have mercy. Hey Shirley, what's going on? Monique King, get on in here, get comfy, hit that like button and subscribe, please, please, please. Don, you gained over 50 subscribers in that last live alone. Child, I actually gained more than that. I gained almost 100 or over 100, if not already. So y'all, thank y'all so much for that. I appreciate it. Remember what I asked you? Don't let Jeremy's Big TV lead you astray. Hey, Chef Don. Hey, Jeremy. Hey, chat. Yeah, I made a live, child. We about to get into it. Jeremy is backstage, Shirley. Lord have mercy. I want to greet my people first. Hey, Chef Don in chat. Uh-oh. Okay. Where's that Jeremy? Hey, Chef. Hey, Francine Wayne. What's going on? What's going on, Ray? We want Jeremy. We want Jeremy. We want Jeremy. Lord Jesus. Y'all ain't got to do me like that, my Lord. Okay, hold on a minute. All right. So, anyway, we are here to review Belle Collective Season 2, Episode 2. This is a live review with my boy, Jeremy Speaks TV. Y'all already know what to do. Y'all know, welcome him. And then also, please go subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. I know we have some of the same subscribers. But anyway, without further ado, let me go on and bring him on up. What's up, Jeremy?
Hey, oh girl, the furniture in here looks so nice. It's all nice up in here. I love what you done with the place.
Thank you. You know, just
No problem.
a little something. You know, nothing much. Nothing much. Okay, listen. So I want to rate this episode of Belle Collective. Well, first, since we were on your channel last week and I didn't get the chance to premiere it on my channel this week, what was your rating for last week's episode?
My rating for last week's episode was a 7.
A 7?
Yeah.
Okay. Did I rate last week's episode? If I could rate last week's episode, it will probably get a low score from me too. I think I gave it a 7.5. For a premiere episode, you know, it was a little dry for a premiere episode. But yeah, that's how I felt about the episode. What are you giving this episode?
I'm giving this episode a solid 8.5. A solid 8.5, definitely.
Okay, 8.5. What
Yeah.
y'all gonna rate the episode in the chat? Y'all go ahead and rate the episode and let us know what you give this episode. Raven already said it was a 10, child. Okay, so for me, I would definitely give this episode I'm gonna give it a 9.5.
Okay. Oh, and hey, chat! I forgot to say hey to everybody. How y'all doing? I can't really see y'all comments, and like when I'm on here, I can't really see them. So,
Child, well, they was definitely asking where you was at, child. They was not trying to hear it from me, child. They wanted to know where you was at. I was like, oh, okay. Well, excuse me. And here he is, child. Here he is. Everybody is saying, "What's up? What's up? What's up?" Hold on 1 second. Let me grab my. Okay, here we go. All right, y'all. So we're gonna get on into this episode. I gave the episode a 9.5. And Jeremy gave it an 8.5. Let me see what y'all giving it. So this episode was a 10, a 9, 9 for Mokamima, 8. 8. Okay, okay. The new woman is a bit much. She thinks she is the queen of Jacksonville. Like that is something to be the queen of. Hey, Rob. I give it a solid 8.5. Okay. Dang, it was that good. Yeah, it was actually a pretty good episode. I'm watching as soon as this is over. Yes. I'm
Monique
not
King, you
liking
never watched this episodes before the review. Damn it.
it.
Damn.
Never. Because you said that same thing last week.
She
Literally.
always needs to catch up. Like, I cannot with you, Monique.
She said that same thing last week. um, Shirley, I want the new woman to go already. I don't even remember her name. Chai, Akeisha, Kaisha, whatever. I watched last week before Don't Do Me. Okay. Let's get on into this episode, y'all. Okay. So this episode starts off with we're still back at Letitia's office, and she is talking to Glenn. So if you don't know, last week Glenn brought her some flowers, which I felt like was some straight up bullshit. But you know, how you feel about them flowers he bought
I was like, them gas station flowers didn't really impress me. I just feel like Glenn and his bell pepper nose and them uppercase nostrils, they're just full of it.
him?
And but this episode, I realized that last episode I may have been way too hard on Letitia, whichever one it may be. So this episode I'm gonna give Letitia another chance. I just got PTSD because it really was coming across fake what she was doing to Tamara. But I'm gonna give her a new clean slate this episode because I liked her energy. She seemed like a real nice lady. But if she bring that like that hard faced lady around again with the strict bob, I might have an issue with her.
Not the strict Bob child. Not the strict Bob child. uh, yeah, that was a little shady, and I felt like you had enough of a bone. What you gonna do with that bone now that you got it? Because your friend was definitely up to some messy stuff. But apparently we gonna hear from her. I watched DJ Richie Scott actually did an interview with Letitia. I will paste the link in the description box after this video. And then I also have a part of her live that her and Latrice did last night. Mm. Yeah, we're gonna watch some of that, child, because there's some tea with it. Anyway, okay, so Letitia is having a conversation with Glenn, and she wants to know if this is your damn baby. So Glenn, of course, with that narcissistic bull crap, tells her he wants a family. When he lost her, he lost his oxygen, he lost his confidant, he lost this and he lost that. A bunch of bullshit. Okay, but I don't know how in the hell he said that he been trying to get a hold of the baby mama to get a DNA test to find out if the baby is his or not. Do you want me to stick with you until you find the hell out? What is that?
It's so
What are your
crazy.
thoughts on that?
It's so crazy how he didn't have any problem contacting these women when he was diving in them like oceans. But when it come to trying to find out the paternity of these kids, all of a sudden he trying to get in contact. He trying to find a girl. You was able to find her a couple years ago. You was able to find a girl
Exactly.
last week when you was sleeping with her. Why can't you find her now? Her number ain't changed. Glenn is a waste. Glenn talking about, I got my own, personal issues or whatever, but I'm working on. You're not working on anything. You're not working on anything. You're just mad because now, and then he talking about he lost the oxygen in his lungs. Was the oxygen outside of your lungs when you were diving in these women unprotected? Were you were you
Child,
were you struggling to breathe then?
when he said that, I thought, yo, oxygen. Boy, if you don't go down there and get it back.
But the crazy thing about it is, like one thing I'm not gonna change on is that I don't think Letitia is serious at all about any of this. She gonna take that man back by the end of the season
I believe that too. I do believe she gonna definitely take him back. Most
because
definitely.
ain't no way you cheat on me and I'm moving in with my mama and you staying in the house.
And that's something else I don't understand, but she kind of elaborated in this interview, this last interview that she done, that the reason why she is staying with her mom is so she can have access to that motherly love.
So she can have that what?
Access to that motherly love.
Child, you can have that on
So she could
FaceTime.
put, so she could put her head in her mama's bosom and cry about whatever she dealing with.
I'm sorry. Like to me, I just think it's a little whack to like get cheated on and then you move out and then allow him to stay in the house. That man needs to be gone. You need to have a stable environment for your child. No matter what happens, you don't need to be moving around. The man who cheated and brought possible diseases and things into your marriage is the one that needs to be out, not you. You don't need to move in with your mama. He needs to move in with his mama and get that motherly love.
Okay, period. Um, yeah, that to me just bothered me. But anyway, Letitia says that she needs someone who keeps the pen in the house, who is gone. Basically, the teacher's thing is she don't feel like she have to show a grown man a whole lot of attention, and I totally agree with her. Like, I'm a very clingy person, but I'm not finna tell you. I mean, I don't need to know your every move, and that's what Glenn want from her. Listen, you wasn't worried about your every move when you was out here up in another cootie cat that wasn't hers.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hmm.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know. He's a narcissist too, and he's starting to really irk me. Just like, what's his name? Zaddy Clifford, the big red dog. Okay, so
I'm done.
so he says that he didn't grow up with with a father, and he doesn't want his son to
Uh,
not grow up without his father, which definitely gave me that scene last week was definitely very forced.
Yeah, I'm tired of you bum men always trying to project that whole my daddy around when I was growing up, like to try to justify the stuff that y'all are doing. Like nobody cares that your dad. 98% of us didn't have a daddy around in the black community most of the times. Like, let's be real, that does not excuse your tactless behavior. You decided to risk your family for your own, like self gratification, sir. So all of that. I didn't have no daddy around when I was growing up. You could say that for Tierra Marie. Like we're talking about what you did as a grown man. So you want to act like you a man and you can leave the household, but you don't want to hold yourself to that accountability. You want to blame it on your childhood. That's what they love to do when they mess up. They didn't have no dad around. Regardless if your dad was around or not, you're a grown man in charge of your own emotions. I don't even know how not having your dad around translates to you sleeping around and cheating on your wife. I don't know how those two things connect. But I'm just saying that I don't want to hear that. If you really had all of these issues, you really should have got the help that you needed. You should have been going to get therapy. But now all of a sudden you want to bring up these childhood traumas that you have because you're potentially about to lose your family. Like it's all BS. You're not fooling nobody, Glenn. Like I see through you, I see through your nostrils, I see through your manipulation and these gas station, flowers that you got. I wouldn't even get them flowers anyway. Probably got coronavirus and Ebola in it.
Child, then when he tried to walk out talking about, I hope they smell good. I was like, bro, what is wrong with you? Like, what is wrong with you? Uh,
Gas station flowers smell like struggle.
I agree, Jeremy. Letitia will take him back. This is for her storyline. Absolutely. 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 Laughing my ass off. Not Clifford. Yes, Clifford, child. Ooh, child. Okay. So Letitia says his actions need to match up with his words, and that is the only way she gonna accept him back, child. And then we get done with that little dry scene, child. I was over it because I'm like, girl, you over here raising your getting your blood pressure all raised up for somebody who gonna continue to keep on lying and cheating, child. He ain't gonna do no better.
Mm.
Whew, child, we go over to Latrice's, child, and they done sold out of the wigs. They done sold out of all the wigs. And what was her worker name? What was his name? Joshua.
Yeah, I think so. He a little bit too comfortable for me. Like I'm
Yeah,
like,
you could tell he messy. He another Anthony,
yeah,
like the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
yeah.
Messy
He
boots.
he needs to shut up and mind his business. Like I don't know. Like maybe because I work in corporate America, I would never ever once, And I love my supervisor. She's a white lady, but she really nice. I really love her. So I would never like be on the phone, like yelling over the phone to her significant other while she's talking on the phone about, like business matters and things like that. It's really odd. He's a little bit too comfortable. And I just feel like every single time we go to this office, like Latrice has coached her staff to tell us how many wigs they sold that day. They be like, hello, Latrice. Today we sold 155 wigs. Is that how we supposed to say it? We have sold out. Yeah. And then here come Latrice. Thank you. Now let me call Zaddy. Hey Zaddy. And then Zaddy like, hello, baby. And then
Child, that was another thing that I'm sitting up here like, because first of all, I put in my notes, child. When she called Zaddy about the heat and the air and all of that stuff not working, child, Zaddy got over there so damn fast.
because he was right
Zaddy got over
outside.
there. Zaddy got over there like a bolt of lightning, child.
Child, he was in the car outside of the building.
I said,
She
well, damn. They didn't even get to breathe before he was in the next scene.
right. But I ain't gonna hold you though, Chef Don Don. It's quite sexy when a man knows how to fix stuff. One thing I'm happy about being in the military is that I know how to fix so many different things. I know how to change the oil. Of course I know how to change the tire. I know how to fix your carburetor. I know how to replace the transmission. It'll take me a couple weeks to do it, but the military taught me a lot of stuff, especially being like a auxiliary and diesel mechanic. So
Then he
it's
working on the chorus and stuff.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
as a man,
I see, I see.
as a man.
Ooh, ooh. Okay. Yeah, so Goddess Links is doing good, baby. You can go right outside your front door and you can get you some bundles at the vending machine, baby. They will bring the vending machine to you and you can get the bundles right out of the vending machine on delivery, baby. Get you some bundles. Everybody gets Goddess Links bundles, okay? Everybody. Because they selling out of wigs, honey. Maybe you need to help. Maybe you need to help Destiny sell some wigs or something. Maybe she'll help. Okay. Anyway, all right. So yeah. So she asked if the man that came and fixed the heat and stuff like that. Then Latrice ended up calling Zaddy. Zaddy come fix it. One of the nuts was loose and all of that kind of stuff, and everything was good. So Zaddy and Latrice sits down to have a conversation. Now, one thing that Latrice don't want to do is she don't want to move her shop up out the hood because that's where she came from. Now, she bought the lease is up in what, like 3 months or something like that. She said the lease is up in like 3 months, and then they get to move places.
Is it really in the hood though? Because I don't think it's really in
It
the hood.
didn't really look like it was in the hood.
I was
Not
like, if
in
it was. If it was in the hood, they would have broke into that place and robbed that store of every wig it had. You ain't gonna convince me.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking like, is this really in the hood, or are you just saying that? And then y'all gonna come play this old funeral music. I
Funeral
was like,
music?
they played that funeral music when she was talking about the hood. I said, "Oh Lord Jesus, I don't
I'm
want to
dead.
hear the I don't want to hear the funeral music. I really don't. The film music. I don't want to hear that. Why y'all do that to her? Ain't nobody dead. Um, Zaddy is probably retired. What else does he have going on? Child, Zaddy act like he really can put it on. Zaddy. Okay, anyway, I'm sick of really calling that man that. It's really
Um,
uncomfortable to be honest.
Shirley, I'm gonna need you to stop trying to tug on my lace. Stop trying to yank off my goddess lengths. Okay.
I told y'all gotta treat them goddess links. They goddess links, baby. You gotta treat them right, honey.
Scotty by nature. Okay, so they said Scotty by nature said it's in the hood. Okay, I see.
Also, it is in the hood. Oh, cause he is in Mississippi, huh? That is
I
true.
thought Scotty lived in Atlanta.
He in Mississippi.
Okay.
I think like your girl Jamie, that's me. People like that live in Atlanta. But yeah, no.
I thought she was in Alabama.
I think she in Atlanta if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, but yeah. So, Latrice then asked Zaddy if it's a good idea for her to go to the brunch, child. They just needed to sing. Zaddy says go because Marie will be on her best behavior because she does to support a friend, child. And ain't no shit gonna go down because she there to support her friend. Mm.
I didn't
Whew.
like. Did you see when Clifford said that she gonna be ladylike, and then Latrice said, well, Latrice really, I mean, like Marie ain't really ladylike. She really manly like.
Yeah,
I,
when she said that, I was like,
I
oh,
like I scrumped.
I was like, that's a read because it's a little true, but okay. So we're gonna get into her in estimate in just a minute.
Estimate. Is that code
E-
name for Essie?
Essie May, whatever the hell her name is,
Child.
she irked me a little bit this episode. Okay, so Tambourine invites Marie and Letitia to meet up to meet the new Belle, Akeisha, whatever. Maria and Letitia catch up with each other and each other's lives and everything like that. You know, Maria's going through, the thing with Dre's because Dre's baby mama unfortunately was murdered. And so they having a conversation about that. Then Letitia is telling her about her marriage and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Akeisha and Tambourine show up. It was
Did you
something
wait?
about
Wait, hold on.
I'm
Did you
sorry,
call her? What you call her?
Tambourine.
I'm.
Tambourine, because that's exactly what she sound like. Old squeaking tambourine or something.
I'm
Child, I don't know.
dead.
Her voice is, oh gosh, her voice is so annoying. And I can't do it. But anyway, uh, baby, let me tell you something. I need somebody. Yeah, somebody said I thought that was a new character.
Cause I was like, wait, I heard a name that did not sound familiar. You tried to just move over, like, no, we gonna talk about that real quick. Who tambourine? But can I say something though?
Yes, yes, yes.
I love. I know a lot of people don't like Marie. I really do love Marie. I just don't like Marie when she's in the same room as Latrice. But Marie, when she's not around Latrice, she seems that she's very soft spoken. I love her voice. I love her accent. I love how delicate she speaks. I don't know if you recognize that when she speaks around other people that she really cares about. She has a very delicate voice. I
Oh,
just
absolutely. She
I,
pronunciates her words a lot more too. Yes,
yes,
absolutely.
I just love Marie, and I love how, vulnerable and supportive that she is to Letitia. I just think that, I don't know what it is about Latrice that just gets underneath her skin, baby, but she be bothered. But can we also bring up one more thing?
Yes.
What is this wig that Marie is wearing? I was like, what in the Declaration of Independence wig is going on here?
Woo, we gave me Nene flashbacks, child. We talking about that one?
Yes, like the wig, like you couldn't tell me that she didn't sign the Constitution.
Not sign the Constitution, but yeah, baby. Let me tell you something. On Twitter, they was eating Marie up about that wig last night.
Like I just like who said that this was okay? Where does the root, like it don't even look like it has any roots to it. It just looked like it's just on top of her head.
Woo, that is hilarious.
Like she really giving me, like she really looking at, like out here looking like Thomas Jefferson.
Oh, sidebar. I am having like a mod meeting as well too, cause I know it's a little tough for y'all a little bit earlier. Um, all them people in there arguing in the chat, but anyway, this show sounds interesting and going to binge watch after the live. Child, it is good. It's good. Not Tambourine, absolutely Tambourine. I thought that was a new character. Okay, let's get into this IKEA, Ikesha,
A key
whatever.
key key.
Oh, child. So Akeisha comes in and she sits down and she meets with all the ladies. She tell all the ladies that they're beautiful and all this kind of stuff. And she starts off with saying that she owns property on Ferris Street and she owns land. And if anybody wants to get it back together, it's gonna be her. And her husband played 10 years in the NFL, and her grandfather owns the school. Her father owns the band members. Her grandfather and her uncles own the Chick-fil-A across the street. Her uncles now own Church's Chicken. Her grandmama owned Ola Mae's Soul Food and Kitchen Restaurant. Uh, I mean, she just was doing the most. Girl, we do not give a damn. Marie tells her she about to open some opioid clinics. Well, my family got some opioid clinics down there in the Mississippi area too, and they getting ready to open up a couple of more. They gonna have about six of them. You gonna have five, so they gonna have six. And then my uncle and them gonna go over there and they gonna get the churches and stuff like that, and they gonna go in there and they gonna be able to clean the churches, and they gonna hire people to do the churches, and they gonna hire a bunch of people to do that. That's in our family too. You know, we own we own the USA. You
I
didn't know?
just
We
I
own the
wasn't
president.
I was not impressed. Like
You
this
don't
fake,
know?
yeah. This who friend is she again?
So Letitia actually confirms in her interview that she done with DJ Richie Sky that she actually reached out to the girl. The girl reached out to her after season one, and
Oh,
they was DMing each other or whatever like that, and she wanted to be on season one, but she couldn't film season one. So season two, we have her now, and
so she reached out to Letitia, but then she's on camera dragging Letitia.
yes, and the sad part about it is she also, the reason why Letitia thought it would be a good idea to bring her on was because she owns the land on Ferris Street and because she owns the business on Ferris Street. So she thought she was gonna be able to help her. But girl, I don't like people like this. Um, I don't like people like this. I don't like people that one up you. I don't like people like that in my presence.
Yeah, she's very And another thing I didn't like that she said was like, we had 10 seasons, well, 10 seasons in the NFL. I was like, we? Who's we?
Girl, like you played. You didn't play.
I was like, not you trying to take his accolades too. I was like, she taking her daddy accolades, her granddaddy accolades, her grandmama accolades, her auntie accolades, her husband accolades. All of it goes to her. She's the reason all of this is in motion, apparently. A Kiki Keisha is very she's very stank. She's very nasty. And I don't like this fake Vanessa Williams, impression that she's trying to put on. She got a double neck too. I'm kind of uncomfortable. She just, I don't like her energy, and I just felt like she came on trying to compete with everybody. And Marie took it better than I thought that she would, because Marie was like, oh, okay, I thought Marie was gonna bop her upside the head, eventually, but Marie, she was like, okay, she's a little annoying, but it is what it is. I'm gonna just try to assume the best.
Child, I was like, girl, what the hell did they find you at? You just known in Jackson, Mississippi. You act like you up there in the DC area or something. You in Mississippi. No, no shade to Mississippi or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, it ain't like we know you and stuff. But
Right.
anyway,
You don't live in Chuckalisa?
that's all I'm saying, child. You know, but I can shade these people all day long. But that was annoying to me. Okay, I wrote a whole big old long paper paragraph about her. She just irritates me. Anyway, Letitia invites all the ladies, or the ladies that's sitting at the table, to the brunch. To the brunch. She having one of her ghetto brunches again. One of her ghetto brunches.
Child.
Um. So Marie sits down and talks to her mother. Let me tell y'all something. I like Marie's mom. I like her for her transparency, but she was very, very transparent. But in her moment of being transparent, she also took ownership.
Did she though?
I mean, although she still said that she was a drug addict, it takes one to actually say that. Like
Well,
you don't normally get people to say that at all, that
you
are
know,
normally addicted to drugs,
I feel like, but when
especially if they still have what is it called when they fall back?
relapse,
Yeah, there we go.
I just feel that her mom, I feel like every single time she tried to hold her mom accountable, her mom tried to interrupt her and talk over her, and also tried to act like she was agreeing with her as well. But I felt like the mama really didn't want to be held accountable. The mom up there trying to I'm better than I was, in the last few years. But sis, you just relapsed 2 weeks ago.
And
What are you
got
talking
beat up.
about? And I'm saying you are not ready. You're not tired yet, and you need to get out of this lady's home, because the only thing you're gonna do is traumatize everybody around you. And I was really happy that Marie brought that up. That you keep on doing this and it's hurting me. And then but she wouldn't. Her mama wouldn't even let her finish speaking. She was like, "Oh, it hurt you, and it hurt your brother too. I already know. Then why are you doing it?" And if you want to live this life without caring about those who are around you, then you need to go out and live this life on your own, and not drag everybody else into this chaos of drug addiction and abuse, and possibly them getting hurt in what you're doing. And baby, this is when she said this, baby. She was like, Marie, I'm addicted to drugs. I was like, listen, she needs to go. This woman is not serious, and I understand that people have been around. My mama had her own, battle with drugs as well. But what I'm saying is although you may love somebody, you have to put your sanity and your self-care first. If they're not ready, you cannot force them to be ready. This woman is not tired yet. And the only thing that you're doing is facilitating her a place to go to and from whenever she wants to go binge and come back. and it's
Right.
and it's gonna hurt you every single time. You have to cut this lady off until she's really ready to change her life. She's not ready. She's not.
Um, I also had a question, and I thought about reaching out to Marie, see if I can get her on the channel, because I would like to know. Um, I like to know how the hell she balancing all this shit, even if it's just for the TV.
Oh, she
That's a
balancing it.
lot.
How she balancing it all?
That's a lot to balance. You
According
over
to
here dealing with
the
your
mom.
son's, your grandson. Now I'm pretty sure you pretty much are watching after your grandson because she's an enabler to her son. Let's just speak facts.
Hmm.
Um, you got your grandson to worry about. Then you got your kids to worry about because she has more than just Jerez. She has to worry about Jerez. She got to take care of a grown man. Then she has to worry about mom. Then she has to worry about all of her businesses. Then she got to worry about Estimate. I mean, it's a lot.
And you like you want to know how she's balancing it all, right? Well, according to Latrice and Latrice friends, she's balancing it all with Medicaid fraud. Allegedly. I'm just kidding. Marie, I'm just playing.
Child, I was so over that whole saga at the reunion.
Child, I was like, not
I
the
was so over it.
Medicaid fraud. How do you commit Medicaid fraud anyway? How that work?
Well, with her businesses, accepting Medicaid, and she ain't either supposed to be accepting Medicaid or yeah, that's pretty much what it said. I don't know, child, but that's what it was a lie that a blogger came up with, y'all. I really honestly think that this blogger really just started blogging once they got halfway through the show. Like nobody knew who this person was. Nobody had heard of this person. Nobody. I had done research, and once I found out who this person was, he does live in Jackson, Mississippi, I believe. Once I found out who this person was, child, he was a nobody. Nobody knew him. His videos ain't even have all that many views. But apparently, him and Latrice supposed to had come up with the fact that Marie was doing Medicaid fraud.
These people better leave my Marie alone. I'm tired of these people playing with Marie. Marie is out here really trying to do the best that she can to help everybody around her. Marie is just so full of love and warmth. I just think that, her and Latrice just got off on the wrong foot. But outside of when she's going at Latrice, I think Marie is pleasant to be around. Like
Yeah,
I love everything about her.
DJ Richie Scott said that he was with them doing press. He was saying that Marie is so much different in person. He said she is so likable in person, and that she'll stand and talk to you for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. She real nice. So, um, okay, now is I seen a question in here I wanted to answer. Crack got Marie's mom caught up in the grips. There's hope though. Absolutely, I agree. Marie isn't ready to do that. Let her mom go. I agree. I agree. Marie can put her mother in treatment facility, but that's only if her mother is willing to get the help. Absolutely. I seen a question. Oh, Gagnon Giggle said, "Do you think most parents are enablers when it comes to their children?" Absolutely.
Yeah, especially when it comes to black moms and their sons.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We see it with Miss Marlene and Martell. Okay. Let's just talk about it. And like Jeremy just said, most of the time it is the mom and the sons because the moms enable the sons doing whatever they doing, child. So yeah, absolutely. Okay. So it's the brunch, child. Marie arrives first, and unfortunately, I didn't see Essie in the camera when Marie arrived, but I saw Essie sitting at the table. I just was like, "Oh Lord, the power of editing." Okay, so um, Marie Marie gets there first, then Akeisha comes in talking about, oh, this is a small brunch. I thought it was going to be a large brunch with a lot of influential people around Jackson, Mississippi. Girl, what I'm not going to let you do this season is I'm not going to let you talk about Jackson, Mississippi like it's New York or something. That's what we're not going to do. Okay? Not saying it ain't no influential people in Jackson, Mississippi, but you act like y'all population is a million and something. I'm going to need you to calm down.
I mean, they got Coach Diana.
I don't give a damn. She act like that, baby, that she owned part of the Empire State Building. I'm like, girl, I am so over you already. Like, you was doing the most.
But can we talk about something more important though in this scene though?
Wait, well,
Baby,
I'm
baby
sure we about to
Marie,
get
but
to it.
Marie body is sick.
Oh yeah, Marie do have a nice body. Yeah.
Baby, that thing back there, that thing back there was thangin'. I was like, that thing looks soft. I want to know, did she get a BBL? Some tell me she did, because her body is insane. I was like, she is just, woo, child. I just want to feel it. I just want to poke it.
Not you just want to poke it. Not
Yes,
you
it
just want to poke it.
like
But
it looked
yes,
like her booty so soft.
yeah, her body does look good though. So yeah, okay, talking about she thought there was gonna be a lot of people there. Girl, shut up. So anyway, she asked So Gucci if that was her government name, and I was like, girl, not you. You really are gonna rub the audience the wrong damn way, cause that was stupid. You know good and well that So Gucci is not her real name. I
Ish.
I feel like she gonna get red all season by me.
Who? So Gucci?
Nope. This
Uh,
damn Akisha, Akuda, whatever her
yeah,
name is.
like Akeisha needs like I think I might dislike her more than I dislike Antoinette by the ending of last season.
Yeah, she ain't. I ain't here for her. I
The only
am not.
the only reason that you're here is because Antoinette chose not to come back and get dragged. That's really it. Like you
Yeah,
really
cause
need to
they
calm it
definitely.
down.
She definitely, probably, definitely would have been a friend of the show for sure.
And
Um,
why does it look like So Gucci got dentures?
all of So Gucci body look.
It just look like every
It
So
looks. Her
Gucci
whole
like is
body looks artificial from her head to her toes.
it low key looked like a whole bunch of different body parts thrown together.
Yeah.
Like it's giving
When
so
when
dentures.
when they played that little montage of her getting out the pool, I was like, this is not sexy. If that's what the hell y'all was going for.
Was it
Um, Go ahead. Sorry.
was it giving like auntie when she came
It
out
was
the pool?
it was giving great auntie,
Oh Lord.
like my grandmama's sister auntie, like that old. Okay, so all the ladies start arriving, and the people from Pelahatchie, Mississippi, arrive. That's Latrice's friends, the Pelahatchie posse, or whatever the hell they supposed to have been calling themselves. Latrice walks in, baby, and Marie is aggravated, honey. Marie just changes. Her whole demeanor changes. Look at that picture, y'all. Ooh, Marie had me kind of holler. Okay, so Acacia, wait. Yeah, okay, so Marie is aggravated and she keeps asking for water and all that stuff. So Acacia says that she's been going to brunches since she been 10. Letitia tells everybody that they can go up and eat. Acacia talking about she can forgive a brunch that don't have no service. Well, let me tell you something, girl. Some of the most richest, I guess if that's what you want to put it, folks that I done brunches, done dinners for, and all that. Cause sometimes they don't have service. Get your ass up and get your food and put it on your plate and eat and hush. Everywhere you go, don't nobody got to serve you with no 5 star. Like I don't believe you getting that everywhere you go. So I'm gonna need you to quit this. I'm gonna need you to stop it. You can't tell me ain't nobody else in Jackson, Mississippi putting on no ghetto events. Her plate is dirty. She have a problem with it, child. Her plate being dirty. Well, I can understand your plate being dirty. But her trying to tell Letitia she can go find somebody, go find the manager. Like, what girl? Sit down. Looking like Aunt Thelma. Um, what did you think about that?
I was like, I don't know why she mad that the plate dirty. It matches her spirit. She got a dirty spirit. She got a dirty attitude. She got a stank mouth. I can't stand. I don't like this lady. Who like? Why did we bring her on? She's just miserable. She complained the whole episode. Like nothing about her. And I was just thinking, well, why would you come onto the show acting like this? Now, I like haven't y'all learned from point like from countless other reality shows of when you come on talking all of this mess, acting like you were so above everybody else, all you do is get dragged. But watch, all they gonna do is try to blame editing. See the way that they edited that. See the way that they edited this. It really wasn't even like this. Like, no, sis, you came in here acting rude, being real stank, and act like you
Right.
don't have no home training. You're not above anybody. Like, sis up there trying to act like she's just like creme de la creme. Like, we never even heard of you or your family. We don't give a damn about what's going on in Mississippi.
I was hoping she was gonna retweet me back. Sometimes when I tweet these celebrities, I really be wanting them to retweet me back. Cause I had a lot to say to her last night.
Oh wait, so you added her?
Hell yeah, I always do.
Oh, child.
I don't be scared of none of them. I ain't scared of none of them. I ain't scared of none of them housewives. And I ain't scared of none of them love and marriage Huntsville folk. I ain't scared of none of them.
I
If
just
I got
like
a question, I'ma ask you. And if I'm
see
talking
when
shit,
you
I'ma ask you.
with me, I just say my commentary and I go about my business. I don't want to like at nobody because I don't feel like I don't want to go back and forth or have
Oh,
an
I'm not gonna
argument.
go back and forth because once once I get what I need from you, I know how to lure you in. And once I get what I need from you, it ain't no need to go back and forth. I mute you.
Mm,
That's what you do. That's the advantage of Twitter. Instead of you going back and forth with somebody, all you got to do is after you say what you say is mute them and move on about your day, just like they never even existed without even blocking them.
okay, I see.
You learn with me, baby. You learn with me now. Okay. So, Charlie, get ready to play this little kitty game. And after the game that they playing, you got to say something positive about the person that they talk about at that moment or whatever, right? So y'all know if don't nobody like somebody, they ain't trying to say nothing positive about them or nothing like that. So I knew that the game was gonna be a little messy, but I wasn't expecting it to work. I mean, to happen the way that it did. I was not. I can't even lie. Um, so the game comes around to Marie, where they want her to say something nice about Latrice's assistant Mel. So Marie say she passed. So then they ask her to say something about Latrice, baby. She say she plead the fifth. She want to drink some water, baby, because she is not here for it. Marie storms off, y'all. She stormed off. That thing is stinging back there. That
Oh
wagon is
yes.
wagoning. And that wagon and that thing and thinging, and they go all the way, all the way, all the way to the men's restroom.
To the men's restroom?
To the men, not to the women, but to the men.
Child.
So they played off of the fact that she went to the men's restroom as to what they called the episode, because I think it was something like there's a meeting in the men's room or something like that. Got a meeting in the men's room. They was in the men's room. I think I got a picture of the men's room. Sure do. I don't know if you can really see. Yeah, I know you can't really see that. But up at the top, production showed twice that it was a men's room. So it was in the men's restroom. So Marie storms out. She says she's going through a lot. She can't be fake. She goes to the restroom. And child, here come Esther May following her. Letitia, everybody at the table trying to figure out what is going on. Why you just get up? Like nobody said nothing to you. Now, one thing I will say though is nobody said anything that warrant Marie to act like that in that moment.
Yeah, but my thing is that, like, and I may be unpopular with this, but in my opinion, I feel like most of this is on Letitia, not Marie. I feel like Marie was very respectful. She said, I don't want to play. She said, pass me. Like, but Letitia kept on pressing her. But we all know that you cannot press Marie to do something that she don't want to do. She don't want to say anything nice. And if she don't got nothing nice to say, she's saying that she ain't saying anything at all. She's trying to respect, but the more you're pressing her, the more you're putting more pressure on the situation and causing it to explode. And then on top of that, like, why, I just didn't understand why Letitia had an issue that Marie didn't want to participate in the game. Just pass her by. You have like 9 to 10 other ladies there. Like, just move on to the next girl, like, and then we'll move on. But then like you get upset that Marie is leaving. Like, what do you
I
want her to
agree
do?
with you, but then I also agree too. Marie is a grown woman. Now you don't want to play the game, but girl, I'm your friend. And if you know in this particular moment I need you to be my friend, I want you to help me look good at my brunch and my event. I wouldn't expect my friend to be storming all off like that. All you had to do in that moment, Marie, okay, granted, Letitia shouldn't have been bargaining her to hurry up and play the game, right? Letitia, I done told you once, and I'm fit to tell you again. I can pull you to the side, or it is what it is, and then I'm done with it, right? But
Yeah.
I did not agree with the fact that she did get up and storm off at your friend's event.
She really didn't storm off. She got up and she left. She did not, like, she didn't cuss nobody out.
Okay, okay.
She didn't storm off.
Another thing is if you gonna do that and you need a few minutes, then say that. But you made it seem like you were leaving.
But I'm
That's your
saying it,
friend.
like, the
That's
thing
your
is,
friend.
but she didn't
No,
storm out though. She just got up and she walked out. And then Essie came back and said, hey, I'm about to, like, I love the event. Thank you so much for inviting us. And like, she was like, she was about to leave. It was Letitia who decided to make it all about Marie. In my opinion, I would have waited for another day to, like, to press Marie about her behavior. I wouldn't have waited. I wouldn't have done it while everybody was there, because you made it all about Marie. I feel like Marie really did respect her event enough to be like, you know what, I'm gonna go. But Letitia just wants to press Marie to do something that she does not want to do. And then we already learned that last season that Marie don't like that, because if y'all don't remember, when they held that party and Marie and Latrice were at the same table and Letitia was trying to get them to make amends, Marie was like, don't do that. Like, stop trying to make me like be cool with somebody I don't like. You know, I'm not with that. And the fact that she did it again, I feel like she was trying to craft a scene, because she already knew what Marie was going to do. How do I know how Marie is going to react? And I don't even know her like that, but Letitia been her friend for years, and Letitia don't know.
I just think for me as my friend, don't walk off. If you gonna walk off and say you need a minute, that's different. But you walked off making it seem like you were leaving.
But I'm saying, if she left, so what?
No, that's not cool. That's
It's
not
just a
cool
brunch.
as a
Like, she
friend.
hosts these things, it seemed like every other day.
I mean, and I agree with that part, but just saying as a being a friend, you storming or leaving off like you did without communicating or telling me, Tell me you leaving, or if you just need a moment, tell me that too.
I don't.
Tell me that
I
too.
I think regardless on whatever she would have said, Letitia would have still pressed her about it.
Could have
Regardless if
been.
she,
Could have been.
regardless
They
if she
need
said
TV.
Letitia would not have let it go. Letitia just don't know that no means no. Like I just don't understand why Letitia want like why won't you try to force Glenn to be as truthful as you trying to force Letitia to participate in these games. If she put as much pressure on her husband as she does on Marie, maybe like her marriage would have worked out differently. I just want her to leave. Like if Marie says no, it means no. Like I said, I don't want to do something. You cannot make me do it. I don't give a
I
damn
agree,
what event it's
Shirley.
at.
I do agree with you, Shirley. I do. I do.
Like
I'm just
Letitia,
saying, as my friend, and you did that, I would feel some type. Well, first of all, I wouldn't bombard my friend into playing the game. If my friend said I'm good with the game, then I'm good with the game.
and I'm
But
And can I say one more thing? Like Marie, once again, now I'm not saying that I agree with Marie's behavior completely because of course not. Because nobody said anything to her for her to be upset. But I'm saying Marie did not disrespect anybody. Marie was quiet. Marie tried to mind her business, tried to keep her temper down. And then Letitia sees that this lady is irritated. And then on top of that, you're gonna force her to try to tell something about Latrice that's nice about her? No, like quit playing. Like you know what you're doing. Like leave Marie alone. Let her drink that water like it's wine.
well, I mean, and I can see that too. But they need TV, and this gonna be the topic of discussion. Her and Latrice gonna be the topic of discussion. That got to have somebody that is going at it with each other. So she gonna storm off any event. She don't like Latrice. So we know that. Anyway, Essie comes and talks. And first of all, this is another thing that I found a little bit strange. Essie, you didn't have that energy when you left the first time, but then you come back with some energy on, let me say bye. Girl, you could have said bye the first time you walked out of here and didn't even address the fact that I said something to you.
Yeah, that was her. That was really rude because like I believe that like Letitia was up there like, what did I do? Like who said anything to her that was messed up? And then she just said child and just walked away like she didn't hear anything. Her booty looking like a FedEx box. Like I was like, of course she gonna follow Marie Donk out of the room because we all know the code name for Marie Booty is like Essie's second home. You know that's like her second house. Essie is a constant stay in them cheeks. But anyway, like I thought it was quite rude for Essie to carry on the way that she did. I believe there's a way like Essie is obviously not good at de-escalating situations. She stays on go with Marie, and that's not good. You need to be able to
Well,
reel her
and
in.
then too, when you have that friend that's there that defends every one of your actions, whether they're good or bad, that's a problem as well. And the
Right.
reason why I say that is because when Latrice came, I mean not Latrice, but when Letitia came out to talk to Marie and Essie, if you notice in that scene, Marie kept turning to Essie for Essie to defend her in that moment, which then tells me that Essie defends her a lot when she might be wrong. You know what I mean? It's like a friend that that I want to always say that I'm in the right. That's what that gave me. And
Well,
some of us do have those friends. Some of our friends are like that. I
well,
mean, I know several people like that.
what the thing is, like, I believe in this. We now when we out, we on one accord. Like, you gonna ride with me regardless. But when we go back home, that's when you're gonna correct me. Don't you, as my friend, correct me in front of my enemies.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. I don't
So,
like that
like,
either.
I'm just saying that I just thought that the way that SC had walked away from Letitia was rude. And I feel like that escalated the situation even more. Because Letitia was not only felt disrespected by Marie walking out into the bathroom, but now she got disrespected by her friend that she brought. And now Letitia is following Marie to the bathroom and about to cuss her out. But the thing is, Letitia, you ruined your own event because you should have stayed in your seat and commenced with the game. It's not all about Marie anyway. You made it about her. She was gonna leave, and that would have been fine. I would have let her leave, and I would have continued my my event. But like you decided to follow her out, cuss her out, and do all of these things. And mind you, she has nobody to impress at this brunch because these are the people that be invited every other time. Wasn't nobody there. Like who
We
was
don't
there
know them. We
except
don't know them.
Aisha?
We don't know them. We don't know them posse people. What was the thing?
Child,
Pilahatchee.
but those were her friends. Those were her friends that came in from out of town. That's
Oh
why they
wait, I didn't
followed
hear
her.
what you said. I didn't hear what you said. I thought you said the people at the brunch.
That's what I'm talking about. The
I
people at the
think.
brunch, like it was nobody new. It was like not anybody that was influential or anybody that she needed to impress. So I'm saying like we all know that every single time you have a brunch, it's some ghetto shit that pops off. So it's not like anybody's ruining an event. You have these ghetto brunches every other day or every week.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get several more this season. I'm very child. The next one gonna be on a little cash trip. Child, I don't know why they cash trip. I always got to be in Vegas. Anyway, what did Essie do wrong? We were saying that she shouldn't have walked off like she did. She was rude. Letitia was literally asking her like, "What's going on?" And she turned around. She got up. She turned around, looked at Letitia like, "Child," and walked off. And then want to come back and say bye. Girl, you didn't have that energy a while ago, and I'd have reminded your ass too. Anyway, so Essie is talking to Latrice about, how Marie is feeling about that whole situation, y'all. And again, I think it's being drug out way more than what it actually is.
Letitia was
Um,
dragging it out.
they all dragging it out.
I think Letitia
Cause I
dragged it
think
out.
that I think Marie and Latrice is dragging it out too.
But I'm
Y'all
saying
dragging
like
your initial
like
issue was about the health. Then now your issue from season one, we dragging on into season two about somebody saying that you did some Medicaid fraud. I'ma
okay.
need you
But
that
my thing is that at this event, Letitia is the one who dragged out this thing. Like she should have let Marie go. And then like she continued to make it even worse because now she about to bring Latrice over to Marie, like right in the middle of a heated argument. Like, why would you do that? Like that is so dumb. Cause look, I don't know. Maybe it's me. I don't know if maybe I'm just viewing everything wrong, but I'm sorry, y'all. Letitia is fake. I don't know. I'm trying my best to like this lady. But like I'm not seeing what y'all are seeing. I mean, yes, she nice. She come off kind and everything else. But maybe I am viewing her actions a little bit more different than everybody else is. But to me, Letitia is very flawed. Letitia is very fake, and Letitia is really willing to use her friends at an expense to make a scene because she should have let Marie go. But you chose to not only embarrass her, cuss her out in front of everybody, but then you want to bring this girl who you know she don't like in the bathroom right after you didn't cuss her out.
LMB. But what I'm saying is this Medicaid fraud, it's a bunch of bullshit. It's a storyline. It that is not real. The blogger literally came up with this right before the reunion last season. It's not real. I don't know what happened to Germany. It's not real at all. It's not real. I understand what Medicaid fraud could be, but they situation in extent, it's not real. It was made up from last season.
Whew. I don't know. Something about Letitia just seems very disingenuous. It just seems very like rehearsed. I don't know. I feel like she's another Kimmy, but y'all gonna see in due time. I one thing I don't feel like I'm always able to see people for who they are. Letitia is flawed. She's very flawed.
um. So we gonna get supposedly Letitia. Lord Jesus, too many loves and Latrice is gonna talk to supposedly gonna talk to Marie, and we know it's not gonna work out well. That's supposed to be next week, and we see some other stuff. Now, what I will say though is, you had your what's her name, Kaisha. She was talking about she done. It's a wrap for her, and I was gonna say, girl, you is not above no type of drama. You is not above nothing. Like I'm gonna need you to quit acting like you is just a shit. You is nothing,
She got
and
tired.
I'm going to drag you every week.
She got tired of holding up that double neck, that double chin. She needed to go home. Her neck was getting tired, child. I can't stand Atisha, whatever her name is. Can we please get her off the show? I'd rather have Antoinette back. Is her name Antoinette?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd rather have her back. She may like white people a little bit too much, but at least she has a better attitude. I don't like this
Child.
lady. I do not like her. I do not like her. I do not like her. The only reason I have not violated you, lady, is because I'm on somebody else's channel. Now, if this was over at Jeremy Speaks TV, I would have dragged you to the pits of hell already. But I'm on my best behavior today
Uh,
because this is Chef Donna's living room, and I can't mess it up.
good good points, because if Marie was that distraught, Tisha should encourage her ass to go home instead of adding fuel to the fire with with Latrice. Now that part, I don't think I wouldn't have asked Latrice to do to to speak to her. I thought that that was dumb, because clearly, right now, if you know that she's going through all of this stuff and you know she doesn't want to speak to her, I do disagree with that. Leave it alone. But you should have used that moment to have been a friend back to Marie, and you should have asked her, "What do you need from me in this moment? Are you going home? Do I need to call and check on you later? What is the case?" That would have been what a friend is supposed to do.
Yeah, but
If
Letitia is not a friend though. Letitia is doing all of this
right,
for
I
TV.
understand that. Right, and I totally understand that. Well, everybody needs to quit saying they like to see Marie and Letitia scenes together, because they is unauthentic if they friendship ain't authentic.
I mean, maybe Marie care about Letitia more than Letitia care about Marie. But from what I'm seeing now, do I think that Marie is a little bit ghetto sometimes? Yes. Do I think that she has a habit of, making events a little bit ratchet? Yes. But I'm saying that in this event, I don't think that she started anything. I believe that she was triggered. So she walked out. She was not
But
in.
okay, can I ask you this question? What was the triggers prior to even playing the game, though?
Her seeing, not even her seeing, but her trying to get forced to compliment somebody who she feels
This
said
was
that she committed
before
Medicaid fraud.
compliments was even. This was before compliments was even made, though.
But I'm saying, like, the only thing that I saw Marie do was make a face. But I, like, even myself, I can't hide my emotions on my face. Like, if I feel something, you're gonna see it on my face before anything. That's just how I am. Maybe that's the same way she is. Maybe it was not intentional. It was just a guttural reaction to somebody that she don't like, that she has not seen in a long time. But I'm saying that she didn't once start an argument, say anything to her or anything like that. She was quiet. But why, if you already know I'm here and I don't like this lady, why are you then gonna try to force me to compliment her when you know I don't like her? And we have issues. And then you're gonna press me to do it when I say I'll pass and make the situation even worse. So right after she said I'll pass, to on to the next. That's when Letitia should have moved on to the next person, and then the scene would have been fine. But what Letitia did, she stopped everything and then pressed Marie in front of everybody.
Right. And that part I still disagree with. I don't agree with that. But again, you know, I feel my ways because I would feel some type of way about my friend. Both of them saying that they friends. Both of them showed poor action. Just wouldn't do either or to a friend.
Like
That's
I'm
how
like
I'm gonna
I'm
leave that. I
like
wouldn't
I
do either
said,
or
I
to a
don't
friend.
know. I don't know how much. I feel like maybe Marie needs to take like 20% of the blame, but I feel like 80% of it is on Letitia.
Both of what they did, I wouldn't do to a friend, and especially just at an event. Period. I
But
mean,
I'm saying, like,
I still
what
would
did
do it.
Marie do?
I still there was a better way to handle it. It's always a better way to handle every situation. It's a better way to
Okay,
handle it. And here's my thing though, and this is what I'm learning. When you do want someone to support you, you do in that moment. All she had to say was, "Look, do you meet everybody in every argument that you have? You meet them where they are." So for me, when the teacher would have came back up to that bathroom as Marie, I'd have been like, "Look, I say what I need to say. I'm leaving and I'm done. Just leave it alone."
that's what.
Letitia, you're right. Letitia did keep going back and forth, but again, I do believe Marie could have handled that better. I
I
do.
mean, what could Marie have done?
Communicate.
She did
Communicate better.
communicate though. She said,
Communicate better. I need a moment. Let me leave and let me have a moment. You
okay,
did make people impress and think that something was really, really wrong in that moment. Everybody asking, what's going on? I'm just saying, to if there was no conflict that needed to be caused, I I wouldn't have done either thing that either one of them done to a friend. I wouldn't. That's just me.
I mean, I understand that. I'm just saying that, like, if I was a real friend, but would you also ask your friend to compliment somebody that you know they don't
No,
like?
that's what I'm saying. I never said that she was right for that. I
Okay,
never said
so
that she was right for
so
that.
wait, so wait, so let me ask you in a series of questions what you would do. So, would you compliment somebody that you don't like?
Um,
I just need a yes
I
or
think
no
the
answer.
situation would depend. It would depend.
I just need
Um,
to, like, Chef Dun Dun. We doing yes or no's.
well, in this situation, I can't say yes or no because the situation would depend. I don't deal with
Okay,
everybody that I don't like, and I do deal with some people. I coexist with people that I do like. I mean, that I don't like too. So
but so it's coexisting, giving them compliments.
I could.
I mean, but like, is that what coexisting is, or is coexisting just being able to be in the same room without talking to each other at all?
Coexisting can be in the same room, right? But if my friend is playing the game, I'm probably definitely going to cooperate with my friend.
Okay, so
Eh,
that leads me to my next question for you. So, would you tell your friend who you know that she has like serious issues with somebody else? Would you tell her to compliment somebody in front of everybody if you know she don't like her? Would you do that?
No, that's not something I would do. And
Okay,
again,
and then
that's
my
why I
next
said that she was wrong for that. I did
and then
say that.
my okay, and then my next question is if your friend says, you know what, I'd rather not speak on that, I'll pass. Would you then press her about it in front of everybody?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, would you stop the whole game and then go off on her?
Not go off on her. No, I wouldn't.
Okay, so my next question is, so after you've gotten cussed out, you got embarrassed, would you not get up and go to the bathroom?
I would say I just need a minute. Get up and go
But
to the
like, but my
bathroom.
thing is, Marie says I'm about to go to the bathroom.
And she did it. She said she was leaving.
Okay, so like you just said that she communicated what she was gonna do.
But clearly you not leaving. You just went to the bathroom. What I'm saying in that moment, say that you need a minute and then let that be that. But for you to get up and just leave, I would have a problem with that. I don't care who it is. That if you're my friend and you just get up and leave, I would definitely have a problem with that.
I
Absolutely.
mean, but yeah, then why don't? But my thing is this: like, if you have an issue with it, that's fine and dandy. But you wait at a different time to address that with your friend. You don't cuss her out in front of everybody and embarrass her. She was
Right.
cussing out. She was cussing that lady like because when she went into the bathroom, Marie was talking at an even tone. Like Letitia came in on 10.
Um. Yeah. For me, I don't know what is up with. Um. Wait a minute. Hold on one second. For me, like I said, both of them. I just feel like both of them just handled it wrong.
Like
As being a friend, for me,
like
I wouldn't accept it. I would cut you off. Absolutely.
I'll say this: Marie needs to not need to not have somebody having that much power over her emotions who's not even worried about her. I could say that, but like aside from that, I don't think that Letitia tried to ruin her event or ruined it at all. I really believe in Marie's mind that Marie thought that she was really doing her a favor by leaving because she knows based on the past that she could really fuck up an event. She didn't cuss nobody out. She didn't go at it with nobody. She walked out. I think compared to how she was carrying herself last season, that she handled herself very well.
I just know for me, both of their actions was poor. I just wouldn't do it to a friend. That's just me.
Her friend wouldn't have left if she didn't try to embarrass her and then
But
try to
that's
make her
why I
be
said
sad.
both of them are wrong. Both of them are wrong, in
But
my
I'm
opinion.
saying that like, why would you cut me off after you tried to embarrass me? And I wanted to leave afterwards.
But what I'm saying is, in this situation, they both wrong. So as far as like cutting off, I would cut you off after, literally speaking to you about it. But I wouldn't do what Letitia did either.
I feel like
So it wouldn't
Letitia
really
was
be
the
a need to
reason.
cut off because I
Letitia's
wouldn't do none
action
of
is
that.
the reason that Marie left. Is what I'm saying. Like if Letitia didn't do what she did, Marie wouldn't have left.
Well, I don't know, because then again, it could go back to what you just said too about Marie, about Latrice having so much power over a person.
But the
Because even
thing,
when that lady walked in, your whole demeanor changed, and you said it in your confessional as well. So then that means your attitude shifted prior to you even being asked to play the game. Then when you was asked to play the game, it triggered you off. I understand that totally. However, again, for me, I wouldn't do either to a friend.
you wouldn't get triggered.
No, I'm just saying if I do get triggered, I would still handle that situation. I would try to handle that situation a little bit better. I can't really say because it ain't me in the situation. However, I know as a friend, I would just be like, friend, I need a minute. And then I'm going to take my minute. And if my minute
I'm
take as long as this brunch is, then let it so be it.
I mean,
But
maybe she would have done that if Letitia wasn't cussing her out in front of everybody and yelling at her.
no, and I agree with you. I totally agree with you.
All I'm
Letitia
saying
was
is, what
wrong.
then? Why would you cut off Marie? I'm saying you be able. Now I can see you say I'll cut off Letitia, but Marie literally left because Letitia was barking on her in front of a room full of people that she barely even knew.
Okay, so let me say it like this. Let me say it like this because I don't know if I'm being clear. I wouldn't do either one of what they did. First of all, I wouldn't. They both could have handled the situation better, in my opinion. I feel like Marie could have handled the situation better, and I also feel like Letitia could have handled the situation better by not nagging on her. But Marie also had her mind made up prior to the game even being played, right? So when you
Yeah.
have your mind made up by a person who continues to shift your energy, and everybody knows what that feels like because I'm sure everybody has been in a room with someone who has shifted their energy. She already knew she was going to be there though. That's the part that I don't understand. You already knew she was going to be there because you know this is her friend, and she already told you that she was trying to work on her relationship with her. So my
Okay.
thing is this. hold on, let me finish. My thing is this though. If you knew she was coming, you see this lady. Well, I mean, I don't get it. That part I don't get. For somebody to have that much power over you. Again, Marie had her mind shifted to something else. Letitia didn't make it no better at all by doing what she did. She made it very much so worse. I do agree with that. But if a person triggers, if I was in that position, I would have just said, "Now, Letitia, I need a moment.
But my
I'm
thing
going
is
to go
like
take a moment."
I'm saying, but what you're saying, I felt like that Marie did say that when she said, I'd rather pass, Pat, like I'd rather not answer that question. That's when
I
Marie
think,
that's when Letitia should have been like, okay, I understand, friend. Like, and then moved on.
and I agree with that. I do agree with that. I just think for me, I just would have handled it a little bit different.
I see
And
it.
something else I wouldn't have done, and I feel like too, Essie shouldn't have done this either, as you being a friend of Marie's. The hell you talking to Latrice for? What did you think that you was gonna get out of this? That's what I want to know.
What did she say to
Especially if
Latrice?
Essie was talking to Latrice before um Letitia came over to her.
No.
My thing was, I don't know, maybe friendships are different for everybody, but that right there, what did you get out of that? Absolutely nothing. And if I know my friend don't want to talk to somebody, what I look like literally talking to them. You literally had to go get Latrice out of her space that she was in to literally have a conversation with her.
Maybe
What could you
maybe
tell
Essie's
her?
maybe Essie is saying that she does not have any personal issues with Latrice. Maybe that's what she was trying to
Okay,
like
that could
reiterate.
be understandable. That could
But
definitely be understandable.
Chef Don Don,
Letitia,
I don't know. I just feel that ever since like Letitia got this girdle and these new lace fronts, she don't know how to act this season.
not new girdles.
She got the whenever she throw that girdle on and throw them lace fronts on, she act brand new, and I don't like that.
Right. Um, why come when you know Latrice is going to be there? Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's just my thing too. Like, I think Marie does have something to do with it because just, and I'm only saying this because of her demeanor prior to, and just allowing somebody to change your whole demeanor. I just didn't think that she saw anything positive at that moment after she already saw Latrice. Her mind was already made up that, you know, Latrice is here, her presence is here. And then too, you ain't never supposed to let nobody see you shake like that. That's why
Exactly.
I'm gonna need her to stop doing that. I'm gonna
Because
need her to stop doing that.
Latrice was getting her life, making Maria that upset. She was like she was living.
Right? I'm like, you is not supposed to let your enemy see you sweat like this, girl. Like what? And stop saying that it could have broke you down, broke you down, broke you down. Okay, we get that. Now build on top of that. Build on top of that. But my only thing with Marie is, I mean, I know they got to give us good TV, all this kind of stuff. But listen, y'all, before we end this, I do want to play this quick live here, real quick, that Latrice and Marie done, explaining a little bit about Marie and Latrice's beef. It's 4 minutes. So anyway,
Are we
yeah,
gonna react to it?
yes.
Okay.
So stay stay tuned. Okay, here we go.
Drinking together. That's the reason why they don't think I'm their actual mom.
Well, have fun, boo. Have fun. Call me when you get back in town.
Tootie, I had no role in Marie's losing any business. So let's not put that out there. No, no role.
So how did you feel about that? Like, what was your
You,
thoughts?
what you say, T?
So what do you feel about? How do you feel about that? Like after watching that episode, and Marie, she thinks that you had something to do with that. Like, how did that make you feel?
One thing about it, we all know what's up when it comes to that situation. Like, Tisha, you know, and Marie know for sure that I had nothing to do with leaking any information. For one, I mean, who are you for me to pay somebody to leak information about? Like, girl, come on now, let's be honest. I have too much going on. So what the real gag is, it was a blogger that was actually exposing, and you know that he was exposing everybody, including like literally everybody. So I think that Marie's issue is deeper with me, and that's the reason why she comes at me so hard and so with so much force. I don't know what it is that well, I'm not even gonna say what it is I did to her because I haven't done anything to her. Honestly, since you know, I don't want to talk about her. So
that's fine. You enjoy your family.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if Marie will join in my
I
life,
don't
and I'm
want to
gonna
talk about it.
try to call her. I had to come back down to good energy, good vibes after watching that whole brunch situation. Like, what the heck was that? Like, Akeisha came in hard. Like, what's the girl? What's up?
I was watching subtitles, so I actually have to go back to the hotel room and watch it like for myself to see actually what happened. So I saw everything. Everybody looked good, and it was like to me from just not actually hearing what everybody said. It was like great energy. I don't know.
I was so focused on my bob. I was like, my bob, like I was like, my bob is the truth. Not you gonna go jump in my chair. What? My seat. I said, not tree.
Listen, we know you throw the best of brunches, honey. So I saw what needed to be.
And we all look so amazing. Like, I love that. I actually love that coat you had on. Like, everything was the brunch. I mean, it had good energy. It's just like, what? I was not expecting that. This brunch was supposed to be a totally different brunch. It was a new beginning. And it didn't play out like that.
Yes. So it was an amazing brunch, regardless of what was displayed. I have to go back and look at it, but I know that from that brunch, I left like empowered. Honestly.
Oh my God, that makes me feel so good to hear that. Even with all of that going on, that you still got something, And I could tell, like, even after the brunch, you called and was like, oh my gosh, regardless of what's going on, Tisha, it was still empowering. You know what I mean? So thank you for that. But go on with Zaddy. Bye, Zaddy. Y'all enjoy Texas. And y'all be safe travels, and call me when you can actually watch the full episode and like hear it. Call me.
She want to get in the live so bad.
Hey. So I'm gonna hop off, but call me or text me when y'all get in. Be careful. Okay.
All right, baby.
Bye, boo. Bye bye.
Yeah. Latrice said she felt empowered, honey. She felt like she was empowered, and she just left so empowered from the brunch, y'all. Jeremy, you was on mute.
Hello.
I'm here.
Wait, I thought we was gonna see what Marie had to say.
Oh, did I say Marie?
Yeah, at least I thought you did.
I thought I meant Letitia and Latrice. Sorry. I think I was saying that they was going to talk about Marie.
Oh, okay.
Or at least that's what I meant to say.
I mean, that was kind of fake though, but like, I don't know.
Kind of fake.
Like, look, I know Letitia is your girl. I'm really trying my best to be easy on her.
I know they both gave me fake in this.
Like, Letitia, like, I'm trying to tell y'all, like, I called it first episode. Letitia is fake. And I don't know. I know a lot of people like her, But I just everything about Letitia is just fraudulent. What are these businesses that she's trying to open? How is this enterprise business working? Who are her employees? How is she filing these taxes? Where are the companies? What's the name of the companies that she's working underneath? Where were the employees? Where is the office located? Where is the number to the to the enterprise office? Like I'm saying everything about her is questionable and fake. Why, if she's making all of this money, she has to move in with her mama after her husband, cheats on her? It's because she ain't got no money. Because she don't really have no businesses. And because what is she's like what business was she gonna open on Fair Street? We still don't know. Like, am I the only one seeing this? Am I the only one noticing all of this?
Nah, we noticed it last episode.
Because these people are really just like, oh yeah, Letitia, go get it, Letitia girl. Like, no, what is Letitia doing?
The only one who probably really actually filming their house is Latrice. Marie, if we do see, I don't really think we see too many home scenes of her. No, we see more office scenes of her. None of them really film at their house, child. They all get Airbnb. They said that last season, Letitia had got an Airbnb, and they say she don't got that Airbnb this season, and that's why she got the film at Mama house.
And I'm saying, like, it's fake. It's fake. Like, Letitia is out here being fake, acting like she's more of a businesswoman than she actually is. Like, she's not fooling anybody. She's definitely not fooling me. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, like, I called it first episode. Letitia is go. I'm like, I revoke what I said at the beginning of this. I'm going to be on Letitia head for the rest of the season. I'm sorry, I can't hold it back. Letitia, I'm Letitia. I'm on your neck.
um, it's a couple of them that's gonna get dragged this season.
Definitely. And
Uh,
Letitia's going to be one of them. But y'all want to know who's probably going to be my two MVPs of the season, though? It's going to be Marie and it's going to be Tamra.
Hammer.
Yeah, I
What the
love
hell is
Tam.
Tambourine doing?
I love Tamra Cherie. Tamra Cherie is going to be checking Letitia friend all throughout the season.
Um,
You forgot about Taisha? Like, oh, just because like just because Letitia has ignited these arguments between her two friends don't mean that she's done, trying to tear down Tamara as well. This episode she just tried to drag down Marie, but next episode, trust me, she's gonna be back to try to drag Tamara down too. She's gonna bring Taisha around, and then she's gonna be like, I'm trying to tell you, Letitia's baby girl, you better pray to God that next episode, if you bring Taisha around and she bothers Tamara, you better hope we on Chef Don Don's channel. Because if we
child,
on my
she,
channel, because my channel, we get ghetto over there. This channel is more classy based.
child, she, child, we gonna see. I'm tired of all the fakeness. Because really, it's about to get worse. Oh, it's about to get worse.
It really is. And I'm really mad because they really bring in like Tamara out of character. You didn't see her going off in those trailers. Like, my baby girl's voice went down 3 octaves. I was like, not they brought the ghetto bitch out.
That, and I'm gonna need her to dress a little bit better because she came to that brunch with a sweater dress and some leggings on.
I
I
mean,
ain't
but
see, I
like,
ain't seen nobody wear that in a long goddamn time,
I
baby.
mean, but what about
Tell
Letitia?
your sis, your good sis, that sweater dress was not it.
Why she got to dress down to go to this ghetto brunch?
She didn't have to dress down, but at least put on something look cute. That was
I
a cute.
mean, it looked better than what Letitia had on. Letitia with these girdles and these prom dresses every single time she on the scene. I can't take it.
I couldn't take that sweater dress. As a matter of fact, I think I got a picture of that sweater dress.
I am like, y'all, I'm really trying to like Letitia. I know y'all don't think I am, but I really am trying to like her. But it's just something about her. I don't like her. She's fake.
Maybe I didn't save that sweater dress. I probably thought it was too ugly to save.
Like
I was
you want to
mad at
like
that.
I can't believe you want Tamara to get dressed up to go to these brunch.
I
I wouldn't
want
be
her to look a little bit better than that. And her fashions season two. I'm gonna
these
need her
these
fashions to come up. That sweater dress was not.
like these brunches be ghetto as hell. I wouldn't be surprised if these girls like have to deal with a drive through at each one of the brunches. Like bullets flying throughout the whole table. Like I wouldn't be surprised. Like every single thing that Letitia does seem crafty, homemade, and ghetto. But she be trying to throw sprinkles on it and glitter and sequins on it to make it look glamorous, but it's not glamorous. It looks cheap.
Well, listen, we about to see some more of them cheap brunches. Uh, because that's just what Bell Collective is gonna give us: cheap brunches, and high teas, high fashion tea. Who are we? It's gonna be quite interesting to see how the rest of the season is gonna go. I did think this episode was good. It kept my attention for sure, for sure. So, I'll be interested in seeing how, like I said, the rest of the season is going to go. I want to correct myself because I did say something about Carlos's King shows being offered the Discovery Plus app. So what I found out was they're putting the shows on there after they've already premiered, meaning like once the season goes off. So I think like Love and Marriage DC is available. Love and Marriage Huntsville will not be available until after this second part of the season. And then Bell Collective won't be available until after it goes off. So you won't get any new episodes if you get Discovery Plus every week. You won't get the new episodes. They're doing like who do that, like Hulu or whatever, where they put the whole season out at one time. So I wanted to correct that because I did say that they was removing them, but they aren't. Um, but yeah, that was Bell Collective season season two episode two. You know, we really ain't feeling Acacia. Um, I'm really interested in seeing what So Gucci do though, and getting a little bit into her life a little bit. I'm a little interested in it.
I just want her to minimize her teeth. Like it's just like her like so Gucci's teeth are just
Oh, not minimize her teeth.
it's just like
Oh,
her teeth are like
she got to go back to the
you
dentist and get
remember
them.
back when you were in school and you used to have to like select the font of like not the font but the size of the font on your papers and you accidentally click 72. That's so Gucci's teeth. And I don't know. And then on top of that, like Letitia, these like this dress that you wore at your brunch, sis, if you did not look like a Bed Bath and Beyond silk pillow, I don't know what it is. Like she looked like a silk pillowcase. If I did not
Yeah,
see,
I don't. If I could be honest with you, I don't like them dresses on her. You know what Latrice give me? I mean, look, what Letitia give me, she probably would look phenomenal in and just leave it like this. But you know how some people just look good in pantsuits. That would be her.
yeah, Letitia, like it just her body just be looking so compact. You
Yeah.
know, it's just like stuffing yourself in these dresses, sis. It looked like when you stuff icing in that little plastic packet, you get ready to squeeze it out into the birthday cake to spell somebody's name. She the plastic.
I don't like the way what's the name dress either.
Who
Tambourine.
can I also like? Does somebody feel? Do y'all see why is Mel's hairline so close to her eyebrows?
I'm not even going. I'm not
But
gonna
that's
go
like
there.
her real hairline though.
It really is. And I went to school with a girl like that. She may be a hairy person too.
Mm.
Yeah, like I went to school with a girl like that.
I just
But
I want
she was a hairy individual.
I want Mel to be a part of the cast full time. We need to swap Keisha out for Mel because I want to see more of Mel's life. Mel is cool. Mel funny. I like seeing her. She's like comedic relief. Like ever since she said she'd be having to pick her titties up off the ground, I was a fan.
Okay, that's on period. You could be trying to play with me. Listen, y'all. It's gonna be interesting to see how this go. It's gonna be interesting to see how it go. Y'all already know what tomorrow is. Today is Saturday, right? Okay, so tomorrow we have Real Housewives of Atlanta, Married to Medicine, and Mathis Family Matters. Final episode of Mathis Family Matters, I think. Um, Next week, guys. Should I say this for Patreon or can I tell y'all now?
Go tell them like, but are you? Do you like? Do you?
Okay, so I'm
It's
gonna
like
give y'all a hint. I'm not gonna give y'all the full tea, but I'm gonna give y'all a hint.
okay.
So I have two very, very, very important interviews coming up next week.
Oh,
With one person y'all may not be too familiar with, but one of the people you all are definitely familiar with. Okay, and just know y'all is gonna get y'all life on both of these interviews. Yeah. So that's all I'm gonna drop. I may drop who it actually is in Patreon. Cause I know if y'all leak that shit out of Patreon, I know.
can you tell? Like, but wait, can you text me and tell me who it is?
Oh yeah, I can text you and tell you who it is.
I really want to
Both
know.
people. I can definitely tell you who both people is. But I promise you, y'all don't want to miss those two interviews. One of them will be live. One of them will unfortunately have to be pre-recorded per that particular person's team. But yeah, it's we in there. We in there.
Is one of these people Monique Samuels?
Hell no.
Okay, good. I was about to say I would hate to have
I,
to. I was
you
like,
know
you might have
what?
to take my bad. You might have to take my wrench away from doing that, like doing that live, because I'll be dragging her in the comments.
Definitely not Monique Samuels, but mm, it is somebody from.
Is it the one like?
Mm,
Is it the one who be cussing out his wife and having her
Let
cry?
me just say, it's somebody from a love and marriage hunt. A love and marriage. Well, actually, how can I put this? Um, they are on a love and marriage cast. I'm gonna just put it that way.
So it's two people.
Yes. Yep. It's two people. So
Ah,
y'all just be ready because it will be good. It
can I ask
definitely
you
will
just
be
one
good.
question? I feel like I don't know. Am I gonna get triggered doing this interview?
By one person probably, yes.
Child, I feel like I already know who this is. I won't say.
Probably by one person, yes, but I still gotta ask questions and things.
Better get your interviews on. Like, dude, like, so do you like message these people to interview, or do they message you?
um okay, so one of them actually reached out to me on Twitter and I never responded. Um because if I could be honest with you, I really didn't care for this person. I didn't care for this person at all. But after listening to them do other interviews and different stuff, I was like, okay, let me give it a chance. So I reached back out and asked if that opportunity was still available, and they said yes. And so,
You know what? This might be unpopular opinion. You shouldn't tell anybody. Not even me.
uh,
Don't. Don't tell
I
nobody
shouldn't tell her that.
who
Okay.
who you're interviewing. Don't even tell the people on Patreon. Just save it
Okay. That's some tea. Okay. Okay. Okay.
and just spring it on them.
Monique, Jeremy just messed it up for you, child. Because she literally just said post it in Patreon. Or
Nah,
don't LOL. We can wait. Yeah, y'all can wait. Y'all can
yeah,
wait because I promise you, y'all gonna like both of them.
because I promise you, like, just keep it to yourself because somebody might try to go run to the person, get an interview before you or something like that. You might
Yeah,
just
that's you right. You right. You right. You right. You right. Okay, so that means y'all might as well just like and subscribe to the channel, baby, so you don't miss it because I promise you, the people gonna be tuned in. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be a good one. Definitely a good one. A good two. Um, y'all already know what to do. Please like and subscribe to Jeremy Speaks TV. Please, please, please. It is available in the description box of this actual video. Make sure y'all get in Patreon. We are about to have our first cooking class probably next week when we do while we're watching Belle Collective. So make sure y'all get in Patreon. We'll cook and do Belle Collective live or whatever. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. A lot of y'all have really been sending me some tea and stuff, so I appreciate that. Now, some of y'all, I am gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna go on and say it. I'm gonna go on and say it. Some of y'all be sending me stuff on Instagram, and I really don't want to be that person that block you or nothing like that, or that mute you or silence you or something like that. But a lot of times, there's this one particular person that sends me stuff all day, every day. I appreciate the tea and stuff like that, but you know, I see most of that stuff, especially if it's already on Twitter or already on YouTube. I've already seen it, so
child.
I'm gonna just need that part to stop. But if you got some tea, you can definitely send it to me. All right. Anyway, y'all, I appreciate it. Jeremy, how you feeling? How you
I'm
feeling?
Hey y'all. Tune in with me at 10:15 p.m. tonight because I will be discussing Martell Holt and Melody, and I have a lot of things that I really gotta say.
You would do that late? That's
Of
like
course.
an hour from now, right?
No, that's like in about 30 minutes.
What time you said?
10:15. It's nine
Oh,
forty-six.
you did say 10:15. Okay, well, I'm gonna tune in. I might be a little late, because I haven't eaten today. Um, so I'm going to run to the store really quick. But to everyone, thank you for tuning into our Belle Collective review. Make sure y'all hop over there on Jeremy Speaks TV and get on in that video because oddly enough, that video earlier today that I did already is sitting at 3K views.
That's
Um,
me. Like I'm trying to tell you, like you are blowing up on this on up like you are blowing up on here like you're going to continue like to rise, like trust me, like after you get over 500 subscribers, like used to know, like the subscribers start to snowball after that.
I mean, y'all, it's crazy because before I went live, I believe I have 434 I'm sorry, 534 subscribers or 36 or something like that. I now have 646. So I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna be
I guarantee
monetized in no
you
time.
in the next 3 weeks you're gonna hit 1,000.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And that's why I consistently do the channel art and all that stuff because it does keep people's attention.
How in the hell do you be doing all of this is my question. Like do y'all see this shit look expensive. How is this happening? Like, how do y'all do this? Like, and I'm saying everybody, it seems like everybody else know how to do this except for me.
I'm telling you, it's not easy. It's definitely not easy.
You do this on your phone or a computer?
I do it on my computer or my phone. a lot of times, like when I go to treatment and stuff, sometimes I don't have my laptop with me because I don't want to carry it, so I'll do it on my phone.
You need to give me.
Um,
You really need to text me and tell me how to improve on doing this stuff, because maybe I need to hop over there to StreamYard too, because
well, you could do the same thing on Restream. The only reason why I'm not using Restream right now is I don't know if it's the area that I'm in, if it's I don't know what it is, but I've tried to connect to the actual modem. I've tried from my laptop. I've tried from a desktop. I tried to plug my laptop into the modem. I've tried from my phone. For whatever reason, that staticky noise or whatever that's in the background, it just will never stop. And or me going in and out, it just won't stop. I like Restream, but since I had those issues and I pre-recorded a video that was 22 minutes. And after going back and listening to it, and then I saw how Restream was doing me, I was like, "What in the hell? Hell no! I can't keep doing this because it takes too much time to edit and record videos."
yeah, I need to I think I'm gonna get on StreamYard too, because I'm not you don't have any issues when you're talking to your subscribers when they call in, but when people call in, only a select few really my calls are working, and everybody has to get on their computers. With people, they can just talk on their phone for some reason, but with Restream, it's not allowing them to do that.
Yeah, I don't know what Restream is doing, and I actually called them out on Twitter because they their package that they have now, the one that I was on or whatever, it don't even offer half of the stuff that it does, and they started to take stuff away and add it to the most expensive package. And I'm starting to notice that, so I called them out on Twitter though. Show
Mm.
did. Ain't got time to play with y'all.
We know you
Um,
different. We know you a different beast on Twitter.
I'm a whole different beast on Twitter. Y'all would a whole different beast on Twitter. Um,
Mhm.
and saying that too, Twitter really does come in handy now, especially for reviewing reality shows and stuff like that. When people are when the show is on and live tweeting with these people is actually a good thing because then that's how you can start getting interviews and stuff like that. Interviews and just talking to people and conversing with people back and forth. Me and Carlos King just chopping it up yesterday
Yeah,
in
I'm
DMs
not.
too. So it's
Oh, not y'all DMing.
it wasn't nothing like that at all.
Oh,
But it,
I was like, is he sending you them pocketbook pics?
maybe I wish I'll take them, but no, no, nothing like that. I forgot what I had asked him first, and then it just had been a little slight conversation from there. Um, yeah. And then Mathis Family Matters, y'all already know I'm an advocate for that show too, so I'm pretty excited about some things with that one. So y'all make sure y'all get into it. Um, I think that's all I have. Y'all get over there on Jeremy Speaks channel. I'm gonna make me a quick run to the store so I can go get me some a loaf of bread and I can make me a sandwich real quick and then hurry up and hop back on this computer so I can catch you live.
All right. Well, I'll see you soon, friend.
All right now.
All right. Go get your sandwich.
All right.
All right. Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much for tuning into our reviews. Listen, I love doing reviews with Jeremy because we are both passionate about how we feel, and I love it. I just love our energy. Um, so y'all make sure y'all tune in. This week I will be reviewing, of course, probably on Monday midday. I'll try to do Real Housewives of Atlanta, and then we'll come back and do Married to Medicine. And then I am going to do all three videos of Mathis Family Matters. Okay. So I appreciate you all so much for watching. And y'all head over to Jeremy Speaks, subscribe, and I will catch y'all in the next video. All right. Y'all have a good one. Good night.